Well, welcome to another edition of the Monday Money Tip presented by I Was Broke, Now I'm Not. Hi, my name is Joseph Sangle, and I'm the founder of I Was Broke, Now I'm Not, and I am passionate about helping you win with your money, particularly on Mondays. Mondays are so challenging sometimes to get in the groove, but it is the ideal time to be thinking about how can I take my finances to another level this week. Today, I'm going to talk about a principle that I live by, and a principle that too many people are not living by. And that is, I prevent employers from controlling my life. And I want you to be able to prevent your employer from controlling your life. In fact, many people, do you know how many people have their life controlled by their employer? Let me talk about it in a financial sense. There might be a lot of other ways that employers kind of control your life, but from a financial sense, many people have their life controlled directly by their employer. One decision by their employer can directly impact the way that that employee lives. And I don't want that to be the case for you. See, here's the deal. If you have no savings, it equals the employer controls the life of the employee. Think about it. If there's no savings in the bank and the employer decides to lay off the employee, then the employee is immediately into the financial ditch. I see this happen all the time where people have worked for 10, 15, 20 years, and yet they have no savings. That's the majority of people in America live with no savings, even though they've worked hard for 10 to 20 years. And as a result, if they have no savings and their employer fires them or reduces their hours or has to reduce their pay, it immediately causes the employee to go into a financial disaster. In other words, the employer has control of the employee's financial life. No savings equals the employer controls the employee's life. However, if the employee has some savings, then the employer controls some of the employee's life, but not all of it, because the employee has reserves that helps protect them. However, if the employee has lots of savings, then the employer controls nothing. That if the employer decides to fire them, the employee can say, "Woo, that is awesome. How much is this severance?" And it freaks out the employer and they triple it. I see this happen all the time, that when you have savings, it gives you something I call financial confidence. And I want you to have that. See, financial confidence helps you go to work because you love the work. It helps you go to work because you love what you get to do every day, serving customers, building stuff, making stuff. I don't know what it is you do, but serving people or making a product or a combination of those two things. And you do it because you want to, not because you have to. Lots of savings means that your employer controls nothing. You work there because you love it and not because you have to. Does it make sense? So let me ask you a question. Does the employer that you work for right now, do they control your life? If your employer today walked in and said, "We're cutting your hours in half," or "You're fired," then what would that do to you financially? See, I want you to get yourself in a position, and that's why we teach the I Was Broke, Now I'm Not ladder, is that if you follow that process, it'll position you to where you have control of your financial life and that your employer no longer controls it. Listen, I want you to go to iwasbrokenowimnot.com. Use all of our free tools. We have over 100 of them there. We also have my book, I Was Broke, Now I'm Not, where I teach the I Was Broke, Now I'm Not ladder, and then teach you the tools to be able to climb that ladder and position yourself to live a fully funded life. You can learn more about it and get your own copy at iwasbrokenowimnot.com/notbroke. And you can get your copy, maybe even get a copy for a friend, so that you can liberate your life from debt and liberate your life from your employer. Hey, until next time, I want you to live a liberated life, a fully funded life. And it's Monday. You got a whole week until the next Monday Money Tip. Would you take a quick second to go mondaymoneytip.com and click the social media sharing links? Share this on your Facebook page so that others might be able to hear these tips and be on their way to living a fully funded life. Get fired up.